Hello and welcome to M.A.G.G Girl. I'm Sally. This video is my completed colouring pages and also other items I completed for M.A.G.G's Y to 50 March. The theme was Japan. So let's check out what I did. Now the first two pieces are actually not colour related or colouring book related. The first one here is I completed this art crystal puzzle of Nezuko from Demon Slayer, which is a Japanese anime, and I also have a video on the channel with a little bit of talking and mostly time-lapse of me putting this puzzle together. And what I love about these crystal puzzles is because they're plastic pieces, they're quite sturdy and it's still all, as you can see, in one piece after doing all of that. I'm so glad it was easy to keep together to be able to show it on this video. So that was the first piece. The second item I completed, which was not colouring book related, is this beaded cross-stitch keyring of Totoro. Now it's the first time I've done a beaded cross-stitch. I'm really quite happy with how it turned out. So it's got all of the seed beads on there and I've stuffed it as well. And yep, he's a little plump little Totoro keyring. I also completed 2 diamond paintings for the month of March. So there's this one, which is all special drills, and that's Jill, if you can see a cat go through. She wants to see what's happening. But yep, all special drills on this one. Hopefully the sparklies are coming through, and it's a Japanese courtyard is I think what the image was called. When I saw this one, I knew I had to get it, but it is, excuse me, Jill, can you move your tail? Thank you, honey. It is really quite a pretty one, and it was quick and easy to do, and yeah, really like it. And the second one I did came from One Day Saving, and this is also special drill, and it's a Kimi doll. The biggest part to do was her hair, which was all the smaller of the special drills. All of the others were fairly big, or not a big space to fill in, so this was quite a quick one to do as well. So I managed to also complete 2 diamond paintings this month within my theme, so I was a bit on fire, to be honest. So we'll go on to the completed colouring book pages now. So the first pages I did was from this Rilakkuma colour by number book. Rilakkuma is a character created by San X, not to be confused with Sanrio, who does Hello Kitty. So I did these 2 pages, and I did change up the colour a bit. Those hearts here were all meant to be the same colour, and these black lines, or back lines, not black lines, back lines were all meant to be the same colour as well. But because March was also World Pride Month, I did them in pride colour. So that's your rainbow flag there. And these are done, these hearts I did in the colour of the pansexual flag. So they were the 2 pages I did from this Rilakkuma colour by number book. The next book I worked from is this Gudetama book, and Gudetama is a Sanrio character. If you haven't seen the show on Netflix, I recommend you watch it if you don't know who Gudetama is. He's just this adorable little lazy egg. I think we can all relate to him. So I did this doubles page spread here. This was a dot to dot, where these 4 here, it's zodiac. So, and I was very happy because they included my sign in there, Scorpio. So there wasn't too much to colour in, and there wasn't too much colour variation to use, considering it's Gudetama and he's an egg. But I did tried to put some shading in some just under where he sits to try and make it a bit more 3D looking on the page. But I think it's a cute little page to do, and I was quite happy with the results. And I did another one. Now this one I did as a buddy colour with Ryu's Artsy Corner. As you can see, we didn't use the same page, the same book, the same anything, but we went for the same theme, and this theme was bentos. It's fantastic. It's way above my level, but I love doing buddy colours with her, so thank you again, Ryu. So I'll pop this book aside. Okay, the next book I coloured from was Mythworld Fantastical Beasts to Colour and Explore. And yeah, I just did one from this book. And it is this Baku. And it is a Japanese spirit that has the eyes of a rhinoceros, the paws of a tiger, and an elephant's trunk. It lives deep in the forest and eats dreams and nightmares. Next book, Japanese Designs. Now, I did two from this book, and I used some of my washi tape as well in it. The fans, I've used a combination of Prismacolor pencils and some alcohol markers for this solid fans here, but these two fans are done in Prismacolor. The background is done in a very, very pale green alcohol marker, and so I didn't have to colour all the pattern around the edges. I've just used some washi tape I had, and I'm really quite happy with how this one has turned out. And the second page, same sort of thing. I used Prismas, alcohol markers and washi tape again. So huge washi tape around the outside and alcohol marker on this inside border, and alcohol marker just for the blue, very pale blue background there. But the rest of it is all Prismacolor pencils. And yeah, really, really love this piece as well. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this piece. Next, Kawaii Foods. And I did two in this book as well. So here's your first one. Takoyaki, very Japanese, octopus balls. And this one was mostly done, no, I think it's fully done in alcohol markers and dot markers just to add something to the background. Really happy with this piece. Again, for me, trialing new things and trying to learn how to put a bit more body into a picture rather than having a flat image. I attempted to do some shading with parts here that you can see. So I made the little octopus balls have some shading there and around the mat as well. So I'm just trying a little bit at a time just to try and make the images pop a bit more and not look so static on the page. And yep, I love this one, really happy with it. Yeah, I think I did quite well, if I do say so myself. And the second one I did is this one here, and it's the little sushis. These ones, he's sound asleep with his egg blanket. This one's about to go to sleep, and this one's rolled over and lost his shrimp, so he's a bit upset. So yeah, all done with alcohol markers, and sorry, some of it's glitter marker. I did the glitter markers to make some of the extra baubles. It wouldn't be Japanese month without doing a Neko girl. Of course, Neko being cat. And in fact, I did 3 from this book. When I started in this book, I just fell in love with it. So I had to do multiple, but also not too many because we have to have a variety. So this is the cover page, or this belongs to. You can't really see the in-between letters because it's a darkish purple I used on it, but it says this book belongs to. And I did this Neko girl. I think it's quite cute. I think she's quite a cute Neko girl. Second one is this one with the mushrooms and raining. Yeah, really like the colors, and I'm quite happy with this one as well. All of these circles I've coloured in with metallic purple marker. I didn't add them on there. They were already on there as white circles, so I didn't want to keep them white, so I actually coloured them all in with marker. So yeah, lots of dots in the background on this one too, but they were already part of the picture. I really think she's quite cute. I didn't put any shading or anything in. I just kept it a straight block color on this one, but still think it pops, especially with her bright yellow raincoat. And the last one I did in this book is this Neko girl with her teddy bear. Now this one, first of all, I was getting her tail, which is this part here, confused with what parts were the teddy bear. So that's why the colours are used in both images, because, yeah, as I said, I started to colour this and then realising, no, that's actually her tail, not part of the teddy bear. So yeah, I've had to incorporate the same colours in both of the images, but that's okay. It still worked out quite cool. And just for a little bit of difference, because I was going, well, if she's a Neko girl, is she actually just a girl that dresses up as a cat, or is she half cat, half human? I'm not quite sure. So I made her a little bit more hairy by putting these little lines on to represent hairy legs and hairy arms and hairy chest, because if she's a cat, she'd be furry. So yeah, I was just having a little bit of fun with this one and customizing it to my liking, but really happy with it. And of course it's a Coco Wyo book, so of course I'm really happy with it. So they were the three I did from Neko Girls. Then we have Kokeshi Cuties, and I did 2 from this book. So to start off with, I did the This Book Belongs To page, and just a cute little image there to start us off with. All alcohol marker. And the second one, oh no, I did 3 from this book. My apologies, because I can see another little tag there. So the second one is this one. Now I chose this one because it's a kitsune, which is a 9-tailed fox, part of Japanese mythology. So I did count. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 tails in this fox, so it's definitely a kitsune. And yep, I just coloured it in again, straight alcohol marker, but I really like it. It is quite an adorable image and a quick and easy one to colour in. And the last one I did in this book was some koi, and of course I should have remembered I did 3 in this book, because this is the second buddy colour page I did with Ryu. So I'm just going to move mine over here and pop Ryu's up on this spot here. Again, we just did the theme of koi. Ryu's koi is just brilliant. I love it compared to my very simple alcohol marker piece. Yeah, this is just stunning, but you know, very different choices, and I think they're both very cool. And yeah, so they were the 2 buddy colors I did for the month, and they were both with Ryu. So again, thank you, Ryu. Thank you for your awesome images. So yep, that was the 3 I did from Kokeshi Cuties. And the next one I did was really easy because it was this first page, and it is obviously the cover image, but I have coloured it in different colours apart from the Torigate, which is meant to be those colours anyway. But I used alcohol markers and chalk pastels. Most of it is chalk pastels. I think the alcohol marker goes for the branches, the flower, the Torigate, the ramen, and the orange part of the cat. The rest of it's chalk pastels. So really happy with how this one came out. It's a cute little piece, cat eating their ramen, and I could have done really any picture in this book because it's all, well, ramen, Japanese related, but you're doing this one with the extra with the Torigate makes it, I think, a little bit more Japanese. And I use this little space in here to put the date of which I did the colouring. So yeah, quite happy with it. I think it looks quite cute. Cute and Creepy has 2. And this one is a Futakoshi Onna, or Two-Mouthed Woman. Now it is an actual Japanese yokai, so found it in this Cute and Creepy book, so I definitely had to colour it in for this month. Now it was pretty sure all alcohol marker I used on this one. Yeah, because I've kept the background just white. Yeah, if you don't know anything about the Two-Mouthed Woman, just have a Google on it and it will explain all of the details of the yokai. And I am absolutely into Japanese yokai, as I am into Western mythology and mythological creatures as well. So yeah, when I saw it, I knew I had to colour it, and yeah, I think it's quite cute. This is a cute chibi version, of course. The real one would be a lot more horrifying. And this one, of course, Sadako from Ringu, or the terrible American remake, The Ring. But of course, if you know Sadako, it's the lady that comes through the TV and kills you after 7 days from watching the cursed video. So, of course, when I saw this one in the book too, I knew I had to do it because it's very Japanese, because The Ring is, or Ringu is a Japanese novel. And I only did one from this page, this book, and it's this page here. And I believe, if I've been keeping count correctly, this is page 19. Oh, I should have tried to find one more and done 20 pages for the month. Oh well. You've got your little chibi samurai girl practicing her slick knife moves. And yeah, really cute. I love this one also. So 19 pages all up for me, which is a lot for me. And also, yeah, I know it's I still do solid block color. I'm trying to bring in shading here and there. I want to do some courses on how to do it properly. I'll get there eventually. But, you know, it's all about the fun. It's not about museum pieces for me. And so there you go. That was my completed colouring book pages for the month of March, as well as the other items I did for the hashtag event, being Japan. Now, I've announced the hashtag event already for April, so it's all about Easter eggs, rabbits and chocolate. And again, it's open to all sorts of arts and crafts. This is just an example of the other things I did, as well as colouring. So I would love to see you participate. And the full hashtag is MAGGY250_April. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. It is truly appreciated. But before you go, stick around to see the entries that were posted for my Japan month, and I'd like to thank everybody who participated in that. Again, it's truly appreciated and I love engagement, so keep them coming. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and everybody hit that notification bell so you're up to date with when I've released my latest video. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up, and the details are up here on screen. But that's it for me, so I will say adieu and thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay weird. I will catch you in the next video. And now for the completed entries submitted by you for MAGGY250_March, being Japan.